This is West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports. Hawks basketball is brought to you by the KMCH Sports Boosters. Now let's go to courtside. Along with Bill Logan, here's KMCH Sports Director John Swisher.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Seedorf Gymnasium here in the campus of West Delaware High School in Manchester, Iowa. Bill Logan along with Rob St. John filling in for Swish tonight. He thought he had a little better engagement tonight. Had to head east in Indianapolis. There's a little game going on tomorrow that he thought he wanted to go become part of.
Yeah, I wish I could have rolled the dice with him and taken that bet too. But, yeah, he's going to have a good time, and we're going to have Hawks win tonight, Hawks win tomorrow.
There you go. That'd be a great combination as we got Vinton Shellsburg girls came up here tonight to Manchester. Our first game, JB girls, West Delaware won 44-14. No freshman game here tonight. West Delaware just don't have enough girls, so they canceled the December schedule, the freshman schedule, and going to hopefully get that going back in January. So just the second game here tonight. Hawks won the first game 44-14. And getting ready here, warm-ups between the Hawks and Vinton Shellsburg. Both teams really trying to feel their way this year. Both teams started off 0-2. Vinton Shellsburg got a lot of returning starters back from a year ago, but their numbers are down. They've got 7 kids dressed tonight. They got 8 kids on the roster. One of them's hurt and sitting in street clothes. First-year coach down there at Vinton Shellsburg, and just really trying to get things going. Hawks got first-year coach here, Rod Conrad. And I haven't had a lot of practices with the girls because of the great volleyball season.
That's for sure, and that did take up a lot of their time. So they're off to that slow start. But I think that you'll find that we'll see what they're really made of here in the third game of the season.
Well, and they've really just tried to figure out it's a new system. Before the first game, they only had like 4 practices where everybody were together, and that's just not enough time to really get a new system in. And plus get in basketball shape. Get used to running up and down the court and getting your legs underneath that type of stuff. So, I look for them to just keep getting a little better every time. And to me, looking at what they've done in the first 2 games, they dug themselves in a hole in the first and second quarter. They had double-digit deficits in the first half of each of their first 2 games, actually won the second half of both games. So, to me, the key tonight is they got to start off early.
Start off early and maintain themselves as they go through the first quarter especially. Don't fall behind by 10 points. Maybe they can stay with them. I think they'll probably stay with them and probably even show what they actually are made of. Like I said, the offense is new, completely different than what they were used to before. And, of course, with the new coaching change and the new regime there, it does take a while to get used to that.
Yeah, both teams this year averaging about 35, 36 points a game. Defensively, they're both giving up about 53 points a game. So both teams 0-2 and really mirror images of each other so far. And tonight in the confines of Seedorf Gymnasium, you kind of hope that maybe the Hawks find their shooting touch and get that first win of the season.
And a good opportunity to play a team like that from the western side of the wall, Mac, where they've had trouble scoring as well. And I think that once they get this thing underway, we're gonna see I think a higher scoring game than what they had the first 2 games. Probably maybe even get into the 60-point range.
I think Coach Conner would love to see him get it into the 50s and hold them in the 30s.
Yeah,
type of thing. I think he would enjoy, that kind of improvement here tonight. Starting lineups for tonight for Vinton Shellsburg, head coach Aaron Zuspan. It's his first year coach ever has been down at Vinton Shellsburg for the past 4 years as a freshman coach. Last year he was a varsity assistant and took over the head job this year. So his first year of coaching basketball. 3-19 team a year ago, but they've got a lot of those kids back from a year ago, and they're starters. They're going to start senior Macy Griffith, who is their go-to girl. She scores about half of their points. Junior Emily Blake, senior Jerica Spidell, senior Lindsey Cornell, and senior Abby Glody will be the 5 starters here tonight for Vinton Shellsburg. For first-year West Delaware Hawk head coach Rod Conrad, assisted by Rich McMahon and Shannon Funky, they're going to start senior Kara Mormon, senior Kristen Weichman, junior Haley Linus, and sophomore Brooke O'Connell, and senior Caitlin Repp. And they're looking for that offensive flow to get going here tonight.
Exactly. And size-wise, Vinton Shellsburg has 2 out in front that are 5'2", 5'3", and the rest of the girls are 5'8" and 5'9".
Yeah, the Hawks looking for offense. The girls that played on last year's team, they got 18 points coming back off of last year's team. So they're looking for some offense, and hopefully their defense can create some of that offense here tonight. And we're getting just about ready for the starting lineups and national anthem. So with Bill Logan here and Rob St. John here at Seedorf Gymnasium, we'll take a break for the starting lineups and national anthem. We'll be back with the tip-off in just a minute.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
GBB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GBB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GBB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Hi, this is Shannon, owner of Sheer Hecke Salon and Spa in Manchester, located at 214 West Marion Street. Book your appointment now to get that full spa experience. Call 563-608-4999. Best of luck to all you athletes.
For all your landscaping projects, call Jason at Phillips Landscaping in Dyersville. He specializes in retaining walls, patios, fire pits, ponds, waterfalls, flower and rock gardens, and more. Call Phillips Landscaping at 563-599-6069 for your estimate. Best of luck to all area athletes.
Hey, welcome back into Seedorf Gymnasium. West Delaware Hawk girls basketball is just about ready. We had a great national anthem there on the guitar by Isaac Johnson, the son of KMCH's Mike Johnson. Did a really nice job on the national anthem, and we're getting ready for Hawk basketball.
Sure did. He did a super job on that one. Nice to hear that.
Jumping center, Kristen Weigman, wins the tip. Real quick, right down the court, 2 passes, no dribble, missed shot attempt. Rebound, going to be a jump ball situation. It'll be Vinton Shellsburg. Great tip right off the bat there, but just couldn't finish it. No. So no score. Vinton Shellsburg. Macy Griffith will bring the ball across half court. She's averaging almost 17 points a game, and the team's averaging 35, so she's going to be their offense. Hawks in a man-to-man defense here, and Griffith dribbles down the middle, being guarded, double team there. Ball's on the court, and a jump ball situation, and it'll be Hawk basketball. Turnover now on Vinton Shellsburg. Brooke O'Connell will take the ball out of bounds. Vinton Shellsburg going to put some token full-court man-to-man pressure on. Get it across half court. Wegman spots Mormon, and she goes in for a layup. Going to get fouled, and she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. So Hawks did a nice job of getting that ball up real quickly with press breaker, not too many dribbles, and got it down there in very good shape.
And from 10 feet out, too. Nice close range to the basket.
Fouled on number 10, Jerica Spidell. That'll be her first, team's first. And Mormon will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. She gets nothing but net on that first one, so Hawks take an early 1-0 lead. Mormon averaging about 2 points a game a year ago. Going to look for her senior leadership this year. Second free throw up, bounces off the right side, no good. Ball goes out of bounds off the right side, off the Hawks. They say it'll be Vinton Shellsburg basketball. 1-0, 7:25 to go here in the first quarter. And Vinton Shellsburg, Macy Griffith will bring the ball across half court. Going to be picked up there by Kara Mormon. Little crossover dribble. Looks pass on the left wing now. Looks underneath it. Nothing there. Pass back out to the top of the key. Over the right wing. Three-pointer on the way by Griffith, and she rattles it home. Vinton Shellsburg takes a 3-1 lead. Linus quickly with the ball down court. Kristen Whiteman beats him down there. Goes up. Shot is no good, but gets fouled. So the Hawks are really, really fast-paced on getting that ball, beating them down court. Now they just got to finish.
Exactly.
Whiteman's going to draw that foul.
And
that's going to be a second foul on Spidell, and they only got 2 bench girls tonight. The first 2 fouls go to Spidell, and that'll bring in substitution number 22, Taylor Spees, a freshman, will come in. Wegman makes her first free throw, 3-2. Vinton Shellsburg lead. Second free throw off the front iron, no good. Ball bounces around, and Haley Linus chases it down and picks it up. So the Hawks will set up. Ball's knocked away, picked up by Mormon. Now a three-pointer by Wegman on the way. Bounces around and in. Shooter's touch. And now that's what Kristen loves to do. She's a great three-point shooter. Hawks take a 5-3 lead. Ball across half court. Macy Griffith dribbles, comes off a screen. Nothing there. Passes over in the right wing to Cornell. Back out to the top of the key. Looking over on the right side. Hawks overguarding them. Now a three-pointer on the way by number 14. That is Cornell. No good. Rebounded by O'Connell. Again, the Hawks up the court quickly, but Macy Griffith says, I'll step right in front of that for a steal. And ball knocked away by Wegman. Linus picks it up, and the Hawks are back down court. Mormon goes in, drives the right side, shot off the glass, and in. Great job there. She penetrated that right side. They really didn't stop her, so she just kept going right to the basket.
And they're working on that right side so far early in the contest, first couple minutes.
Yeah, they're just beating them down court, beating Vinton Shellsburg down there, and with only 7 players on their roster, see if they're here and just keep continuing to beat them down court. Hawks in that man-to-man defense. Blake with the ball out the top of the key being guarded by Brooke O'Connell. Pass over in the right wing to Griffith. Looks underneath. And a little dribble, a little running 10-footer in the lane. Good by Griffith. 7-5. The West Delaware lead. 5.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Linus brings the ball across half court. And Vinton Shellsburg in a 1-2-2 zone, trying to keep the Hawks from working that ball inside. Hawks with a decided height advantage. Kristen Wegman again pops up that three-pointer. No good. And on the rebound, Kara Mormon's going to get called for over the back. That'll be her first foul, team's first. Coach Conrad not really happy with how they ran that offense that time, and that's probably maybe a little too quick on a three-pointer. He wants to see some penetration on that zone defense.
Yeah, after the first couple of minutes when they came right down there and shot this ball from about 10 to 12 feet, this time they didn't do it.
Lauren Collier comes in for the first time tonight, and there's going to be an illegal screen set on Vinton Shellsburg. Lindsey Cornell tried to put a screen on Collier. She cut across the baseline, and that will be the third team foul of Vinton Shellsburg here at the 5:05 mark here in the first quarter. So another turnover for Vinton Shellsburg. Hawks with a 7-5 lead at the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. Hawks with the ball on the right baseline, up top key. Linus wide open. Thought about it, but figured maybe she better run that offense a little more.
That's exactly what I was thinking, too.
O'Connell with the ball pass inside to Collier. Pass on the baseline to Rep, and she drops in an 8-footer. Caitlin Rep with her first bucket in the night. 9-5, West Delaware lead. Macy Griffith brings the ball across half court, being guarded by Linus. Now double team at the top of the key. Pass over the ring, right back out to the top to Emily Blake. Almost threw it out of bounds. Griffith chases it down, gets it, looks inside, nothing there. She'll dribble down the lane. Ball knocked away, picked up by the Hawks. Another turnover by Vinton Shellsburg. Haley Linus with a nice crossover move into the lane, short on the shot, no good. Rebounded. Hawks put it up, no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be West Delaware basketball. Number 34, Kathy Eiler is going to report in for Brooke O'Connell. And we got a report from the boys in Vinton Shellsburg as Vinton Shellsburg is behind the Hawks 8-2 at the end of the first quarter. Inbounds pass to Wegman, a three-pointer right away, no good. Rebounded by Collier, puts back up, no good. Rebounded by Vinton Shellsburg. So the boys off to a good start in Vinton Shellsburg with an 8-2 lead. There's a pass goes right out of bounds. It'll be Hawk basketball. Another turnover and another couple of substitutions for the Hawks. That'll be Jesse Hilby reports in, as well as Annie Cassett. So Rod Conrad getting some subs in there as he wants to keep this fast-paced game going and try to wear Vinton down. They're getting in his zone, trying to slow that Hawk offense down. Wegman with the ball, pass at the top of the key. Now over the right wing. Cassett looks inside, nothing there, so out back to the key. Eilers with the ball over the left wing. Now back to the top of the key to Eilers. Cassett drives the baseline, bounce pass inside to Collier, pass right back out inside the free throw line. And that shot finds the bottom of the net by Cassie Eilers, her first 2 points of the game. Good ball rotation, good offense, that sequence by the Hawks.
And she set up square with that shot, too. It was a nice shot from inside the free throw line.
So good offense ran there. Coach Conrad will like to see that, and he'll show that to him in practice. And so this is how I like to see it, passing instead of dribbling. Bounce pass inside, a little spin move there by Emily Blake, draws a foul. And that's going to be on Cassie Eilers. It'll be her first foul, team's second here in the first quarter. And it's going to be a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout by Vinton Shellsburg. He's coming over and he's talking to the referees, but he's going to take a full timeout. With that, we'll take a break. 3:07 to go in the first quarter. Hawks with an 11-5 lead.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
And welcome back inside Seedorf Gymnasium. Bill Logan along with Rob St. John bringing you West Delaware Hawk girls basketball. Ben Shellsburg inbounds, pass about a 15-footer shot, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks Collier. And the Hawks down the court very quickly. Eilers setting it up, pass over the right wing to Collier. She looks underneath, long pass over the other wing to Eilers. Bounce pass knocked away, picked up by Ben Shellsburg. Turnover on the Hawks. Lindsey Cornell comes up with that steal. Now almost a three-pointer, but the Hawks defensively got over there very quickly. Annie Cassick came over there and got in the way, so she couldn't put that shot up. Hawks guarding very, very closely in this man-to-man defense here. Macy Griffith, a little spin move, top of the key, gets herself in trouble in the lane. Pass underneath, knocked away, turnover by the Hawks. And during that timeout, Jesse Hilby comes in for the Hawks, so he's got 9 girls so far in this first quarter subbed in for the Hawks. There's a three-pointer on the way by Linus, no good. Rebounded by Vinton Shellsburg. They'll bring the ball across half court. Macy Griffith at the top of the key, pass on the left wing. And as she chose it, her girl cuts to the baseline, ball goes out of bounds. Another turnover on Vinton Shellsburg. And Kristen Whiteman will report back in, as well as Kara Mormon.
4 turnovers so far for Vinton Shellsburg, and that has made a little difference in the game for him.
Yeah, and as a first-year coach and a team that's struggling, turnovers, you just don't want to see those. So Hawks doing a nice job here so far getting ahead. We talked about that in the pregame, about they've been behind first quarter at halftime both the games this year, so important to get ahead. They did a nice job here, 11-5 lead. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Pass inside, stolen away by Griffith. They tried to get a bounce pass inside. A little ill-advised, and turnover on the Hawks. And Macy Griffith brings the ball across half court. Dribbles down the left side, being denied over there. Takes it back out top key now, over in the right wing. Thought about a shot there, but Hawks come and play defense. There's a nice baseline shot there. Finds nothing but net by Lindsey Cornell. 2 for Vinton Shellsburg. Again, the Hawks very quickly down the court. Mormon off the glass, no good, but she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. So there again, they just beat the defense back down court. So and that's one thing Coach Conrad really likes seeing here tonight.
Right, they're pushing that ball up the court. I mean, they're there in 2 or 3 seconds. They're on the other side already.
That foul is called on Emily Blake. That'll be her first, team's 4th. And Mormon goes to the line and shoots. First one's off the back iron, no good. As O'Connell and Ref report back in for the Hawks. Cassett Hilby will take a breather on the bench here. Mormon will get her second free throw. Hawks with an 11-7 lead, 1:16 to go here in the first quarter. Second shot up and good. 12-7 Hawk lead. Ben Shellsburg brings the ball up court. Macy Griffith bringing it across half court. So again, she's just trying to slow everything down. I don't want to get in a race with you guys. You proved you're beating us back on defense. Now we just got to run some offense and get some good set plays. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Pass on the left wing. Drive inside. Double team by Wegman. Almost came up with a steal. Pass on the baseline, stepped out of bounds. Another turnover on Vinton Shellsburg as the Hawks will bring the ball in.
Well, like I said, Ben Shellsburg has to slow the ball down because they only have 7 players to choose from.
Yeah, they're gonna need to really try to keep this under wraps here. Linus with the ball. Ooh, got away with the travel there probably. Pass on the left wing though. O'Connell right back at top of the key. Wegman over now on the baseline. Pass inside, and Mormon's gonna go to. Well, they're going to say it's on the floor. She's doing a nice job of getting into that paint area and drawing fouls, but they're going to say it's on the floor. It'll be the team's 5th foul here in the first half. And the Hawks will have the ball out of bounds underneath their own bucket. The foul is on number 22, Taylor Spees, her first. And number 20, Emily Glody, is going to come back in, or her first time in tonight. So all 7 girls from Ben Shellsburg have been in now. Pass inside, over the head of Wegman, a little overhead, turnover on the Hawks. Macy Griffith brings the ball all the way down court, goes up for a shot, and Linus blocks that thing out of bounds. Good defense there by Haley Linus on the block. 12-7 Hawk lead, 26 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Ben Shellsburg will bring the ball in under their own bucket. Macy Griffith passes the ball in, knocked out of bounds there by O'Connell. It'll be Vinton Shellsburg ball over on the side now instead of underneath. We'll see if Hawks try to deny that inbounds pass again. Almost a turnover there. Kristen Wegman will challenge the inbounds pass there. Bounce pass inside to Griffith, immediately double teamed, and she said, I got to get rid of this, so lobs it back out top the key. Look inside there by Cornell. Nothing there. Pass it back out to Blake. Little spin move, knocked away, picks it up, and did a little fake shot there, and Kristen Wegman goes up for the block. And they're going to get called for her first foul. That's the team's third here in the first quarter. 9.8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Hawks with a 12-7 lead. Then Shellsburg with the basketball out underneath their own bucket. Griffith takes a look at it. Passes out now right back to her behind the three-point line, but Mormon quickly guards her, knowing that she probably wants to put it up. Driving down the right side of the line, shot up, partially blocked away, and they're not going to get a shot off, and that's the end of the first quarter. West Delaware 12, Vinton Shellsburg 7. We'll be back with more Hawk Girls basketball on KMCH.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
And welcome back to West Delaware Girls basketball on KMCH here tonight. Bill Logan along with Rob St. John filling in for John Swisher, who's got a important game out in Indianapolis tomorrow that he went out to. We were gracious enough to let him have tonight off so he could go do that.
Not going to let him do that again.
No, not unless he takes us with him. We're underway here in the second quarter. Hawks with a 12-7 lead. Hawks back in a little zone defense of their own now. Playing a little 1-2-2 or a 3-2 matchup, however you want to call it, trying to keep that ball out of that paint area. But they did a nice job of finding that right in the middle of the seam. But she felt the pressure coming immediately, threw it right back out. Griffith with the ball inside, pass to Spidell, and she wants to get rid of it. So as soon as they penetrate that zone defense into the paint area, they're immediately collapsing on them and passing it right back out. So Griffith with the basketball again at the top of the key over the left wing. Looks underneath there. Now on the baseline to Cornell, looks inside. Hawks, great defense inside that paint area. Basketball on the left wing, dribbles back out to the top of the key. Nothing there, being guarded by Wegman. Steal there by Linus. She anticipated that pass, goes all the way down court. Blocked by Griffith. Great block on the play. And the Hawks will have the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket.
That was a nice block by her. And Linus had a great drive going for her on the right side, and that's where they've been scoring most of their points tonight anyway.
Yeah, pass inbounds, clear to Wegman at top of the key. Three-pointer, no good, off the back of the iron. Rebounded underneath there. Going to be a jump ball situation. As Brooke O'Connell down on the floor along with Emily Blake. So jump ball situation, and it'll remain Hawk basketball. And Lauren Collier will come back in. Now we got a timeout. West Delaware. See a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Hawks right now, they've done a nice job of getting the ball into that paint area, but they haven't been able to finish that short shot. They've gone to the free throw line a couple times and only making 50% of their free throws here so far. But Vinton Shellsburg playing some good defense, getting a couple blocks.
West Delaware with a lot of patience, which is really good too, so that you can get down inside and get that 10-footer, 10 to 12-footer. They just haven't been able to capitalize on that.
So just about done with this time out. Hawks will draw a little inbound pass here. Last time they just stood all the way out to the top of the key. The time before that, they tried to throw a little lob pass into the paint area and threw it over the head of Wegman for a turnover. So we'll see what option number 3 here is for an inbounds pass here. Collier going to take the ball inbounds inside right away to Wegman, who got position, but it was underneath the basket, couldn't do anything with it. So they bring it back out top of the key. Good decision there by the Hawks. Linus with the basketball, top of the key. Over the right side to O'Connell, inside to the elbow to Collier, right back out to the top of the key. Quickly over to the left side to Wegman. Looks inside. Collier with the basketball, lob pass over on the other side to O'Connell. Shot up, no good. Gets the rebound by Collier, and Collier with the 2 points. Hawks now 14 8-7 lead here. 6:15 to go in the first quarter. Score for the boys. Last score we had, the boys in Vinton Shellsburg tonight with an 8-2 lead at the end of the first quarter. Shot on the way on the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Collier. Outward pass to Wegman. She dribbles the ball, stops, now pass over to Connell, top the key. Now Linus will pop a three-pointer up from the left and right side, no good. Rebounded by O'Connell, puts it back up off the back iron, no good. Rebound there by Rep, gets the basketball out, and they'll put it up at the top of the key. Over the left side, O'Connell looks inside, pass to Rep. Immediately on the side to Wegman, a 16-footer on the way, again off the back of the iron, again an offensive rebound by the Hawks. Linus is going to shoot one up from the top of the key, no good off the left side, and finally rebounded by Macy Griffith. So the Hawks had plenty of opportunities there, 4 shots and couldn't get any of them to fall. Griffith, the dribble right down the middle, didn't stop her, puts a little runner up and in. Good play there by Macy Griffith, 14-9. Hawks with the lead.
And you can see why she leads that team.
Yeah, she's by far their team leader. She's their point guard. She runs their offense, and she just found the seam. Three-pointer on the way by Linus, and she gets the bottom of the net. A three-pointer makes the score now 17-9 in favor of the Hawks. Griffith now will bring the ball across half court. Hawks back to a man defense here, switching it up. Griffith dribbling the ball around. Pass at the free throw line to Blake. Turns around, looks three-pointer on the way now by Vinton Shellsburg. Glody off the glass, too hard, no good. Rebounded by Hawks again, quickly down court. Wegman all the way down, shot off the glass, no good, a little too hard off the right side. Ball on the ground, and Brooke O'Connell gets down there again, and another jump ball, and it'll be Vinton Shellsburg basketball.
Just the shots are not falling for the Hawks here in the second quarter.
Eilers and Cassett report back in here for the Hawks as Wegman and O'Connell will take a breather over the bench. Ellie Glody comes back in, and she'll give Lindsey Cornell a little breather here. So the Hawks sitting back again in that man-to-man defense. Griffith with the basketball being guarded by Haley Linus. Pass to the left baseline, looks underneath there, nothing there. She dribbles it back out front and tripped a little bit over the feet of Eilers, and Eilers is going to get called for a foul. That'll be her second, team's fourth. Well, neither team, Vinton Shellsburg had a lot right off the bat in that first quarter, and then neither team really fouling too much, but that's kind of what happens sometimes when you play that zone defense.
Yep.
So 4:10 to go here in the first quarter, 17-9, the Hawks lead. Almost a travel there. Got inside their double team and regained your composure there. Griffith with a three-pointer off the back iron, no good, and Griffith sat there and waited for it, stole the pass. A layup, no good, rebounded by Collier, and then a frustration fouls Griffith, reaches in and fouls Collier. Mad for not making the three-pointer, but then played a great defense, and she just jumped right in front of that outlet pass, went in for the layup, and missed it.
Exactly. She's got a lot of hustle, though, for the Shellsburg Vikings.
Yeah, that's her first foul, team's sixth. So Hawks will be in the bonus a little next time. Update from Jeff Harris down at Vinton Shellsburg. West Delaware boys up 23-19 at halftime. So for what little no scoring in the first quarter, a lot of scoring in that second quarter for the Hawks. There's a shot put up on the baseline by Cassett. No good. Knocked out of bounds by the Hawks. It'll be Vinton Shellsburg basketball. Hilby's going to come back in here as a sub for the Hawks. Caitlin Reth will take a break. So Linus, Cassett, Hilby, Collier, and Eilers, your five on the floor for the Hawks. So Griffith brings the ball across half court, gets a nice screen there and dribbles down that left side of the paint area, puts the shot up, gets fouled, going to go to the line and shoot two.
And that was on Cassett. That's her first
Cassett. Yeah, her first, team's fifth. But great play. They're dribbling down. She went off that screen off the high post, went down the left side of the paint area. Shot up is no good, but it's going to go to the free throw line and shoot two. And the first one is good. 30, Brooke O'Connell comes back in for Cassett. Griffith goes to the line. She's got 7 of the 10 points for Vinton Shellsburg, and that gives her 8 as she makes the second free throw. 17-11 the score. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Eilers with the basketball, dribble inside. Now pass on the baseline to Hilby. Looks about and then decides maybe she better set it back out. Eilers with the basketball, top of the key over the side. The Linus, nothing there. Back out top of the key. Looks down underneath, down to the right baseline. Pass into that paint area, a little dive and a turnover. Steal there by Vinton Shellsburg. Griffith brings the ball across half court. There again, nobody stops her, drives down the lane and goes in, and she's again going to get fouled and go to the line and shoot two.
She's forcing the Hawks to defend her, and they're fouling in the process.
Yeah, they're going to have to identify. She is their offense, so you're going to have to not let her penetrate. She's done it the last 2 times down court. A very, very good free throw shooter as she makes that one. As that foul is on number 22, Haley Linus. That'll be her first, team 6. So both teams going to be in the bonus for the rest of the first half. 9 points now in the contest for Macy Griffith, a third-team All-Stater a year ago. So she is a very good basketball player for Vinton Shellsburg. And if she can find some supporting cast there, it'll help out tremendously for the Vikings. Nothing but net on the second one. 17-13 as Vinton Shellsburg outscored the Hawks 4-0 here in the last minute. There's a shot off the left side by Cassett, no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Vinton Shellsburg basketball. So Hawks are gone cold shooting here and just can't quite find that touch. Vinton Shellsburg, Griffith will bring the ball across half court. Warman's going to pick her up towards the top of the key. Pass over the left wing. Looks inside, nothing there. Pass out the top of the key. A little rotation offense there. And down on top of the key, dribbles into that paint area. The ball's knocked loose on the floor and picked up by the Hawks. Turnover by Vinton Shellsburg. Wegman with the basketball up the court quickly. That's Casser with the basketball. Almost had a high dribble there. Brings it back out top key. Now looks underneath. Pass back out top key. Wegman with the basketball. Slow it down. Set up your offense. Wegman with the ball top key. Pulls a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Ref. Puts it right back up. Blocked. But they're going to call a foul. And that's going to be on number 10, Jerica Spidell. And that's going to be her third. She had 2 real quick there in the first quarter. And she just drew her third foul. And she'll have to stay in here for this first free throw. She's over standing in front of the bench waiting to get subbed. Yeah, that boy, TK. Glad to see you can make it. Come inside. They're not charging admission now. So you can come in now. Yeah. And Ruff makes the first free throw. Hawks go ahead now, 18-13.
3 on the night for her.
She'll go to the line and shoot the second free throw. Shot is up and good as well. So nice 2 free throws there by Ref. 19-13. Hawks with the 6-point lead. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter, in the first half. Shot off the back iron, but rebound hustled down there by Vinton Shellsburg. Outlet pass to Griffith. Drives down the middle of the lane. No good off the glass. Gets her own rebound, then puts it back up. And then Mormon's got the basketball, and they were trying to double team her, and Macy Griffith comes in and kind of bumps her, knocks her down. Ooh, they called the foul on somebody else with Macy. Ooh, they gave it to Lindsey Cornell instead. That's her second, team's 8, so Mormon will go down and shoot the bonus. Hawks will send Linus back in here. She'll go in for Cassett. Ellie Glody also comes in for Vinton Shellsburg. Mormon to the free throw line to shoot the bonus. First one up, off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Vinton Shellsburg. Still 19-13 Hawk lead here in the first half. Griffith with the basketball. Pass on the left wing. Little rotation offense. Back out top key. Looks underneath, nothing there. Dribbles it back out top key. Again over to that left wing. A cross-court pass over the right baseline. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Ref. Outlet pass to Linus. He brings the ball across half court. Finds Wegman right back to Linus. Now pass down the right baseline. Shot up, rebound, no good. Foreman with the rebound, shot partially blocked. Ref with the ball. Shoots it up, no good, gets the rebound. They're going to call a jump ball on the rebound. So the Hawks just having a hard time putting that basket in the paint area away tonight. 1:13 to go here in the first half. Collier reports back in. O'Connell will take a breather. 1:13 to go here in the first half. There's that little lob pass, and it worked this time as they threw that lob inside to a breaking Kristen Wegman in the paint area. She immediately just puts it up and in score 2. That gives her 6 points in the contest. 1 minute to go here, 21-13. West Delaware leads. Glody passes back out top of the key, looking underneath. Nothing there. Being guarded by Rev. Glody with the basketball pass over on the left side to Abby Glody. Griffin with the basketball top of the key. A little step back three-pointer. No good off the back iron. Ball knocked around. Picked up by Kara Mormon. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball all the way down court real quickly. Ref with the basketball. Puts it up and in. Again, beat him down court. Ref with the 2 points. 23-13. Biggest lead of the night by the Hawks. 20 seconds to go here. Ben Shellsburg wants one last shot. Again, a nice screen to the top of the key, but Wegman did a nice job of coming out and blocking Griffith from being able to drive. So good defense there so far. Griffith with the basketball, a little spin move into the paint area, shot up and in. Shows you why she's an all-stater.
Exactly.
And a shot at half court, not going to be good. So there's your halftime score. West Delaware 23, Vinton Shellsburg 15. We'll take a break and come back with some totals and some comments about the first half as you're listening to West Delaware Hawk Girls Basketball here on KMCH.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy Buick and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. They have big town inventory with small town service. Stop and say hi. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence. And go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com. That's DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
AK Sports in Manchester offers team apparel, screen printing, hunting and fishing supplies, and more. Get your game on with AK Sports, your local sporting apparel store, and more in Manchester.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
For over a century, Anderson has been helping families make their homes brighter, more comfortable, and more beautiful. They do it by making quality windows and doors, setting the bar high and raising it day after day, year after year, making Anderson the leader in doors and windows. Contact local vendor Delhi Lumber at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
And welcome back inside Cedar Gymnasium here. West Delaware Hawk Girls Basketball here tonight. And a 23-15 lead here for the girls as they're in getting their adjustments at halftime. And each team got some things they want to talk about and work on. The West Delaware boys down at Vinton tonight, they have a halftime lead as well, 23-19. Thanks to Jeff Harris for those updates, as we'll keep you abreast of those. Earlier tonight, or this afternoon, I guess I should say, out at Lightning Lanes, the West Delaware boys and girls bowling teams took on the Macokota Cardinals. And for the boys, the Macokota Cardinals came out and bowled awfully well as they defeated the West Delaware Hawks by a score of 31-89 to 31-60. A very, very close contest right down to the end, to the last two games. And Maquoketa came from a short deficit and came back, win by 29. Leading bowlers for the boys tonight, Jim Shover with a nice 459 series, Trey Bogey with a 450, Blaine Wilson a 424, Michael Cole a 391, Caleb Lyons with a 385, and Logan Marsden with a 361. Maquoketa was led by Connor Schnorr with a nice 479 series for Maquoketa Cardinals. So the boys lose their first contest of the year. The girls, on the other hand, came out and bowled much better than they have last week, as they defeated Maquoketa by a score of 26-32 to 20-41. They were led by Hope Mozingo with a 399, followed closely by Andrea Salo with a 360, 339 by Chelsea Mangold, 337 by Caitlin Werner, and a 288 by Sonia Nevsker. And they threw a really nice 909 in the Baker division. So a good series there. Maquoketa was led in series by Kelsey Dodds with a 332. So a split out at Lightning Lane this afternoon. The boys lost a close one, and the girls win easily. And the Hawks now 3-0 in girls bowling. The boys fall to 2-1. We'll take another quick break here, and we'll be back with some first half totals here as you're listening to West Delaware Hawk girls basketball on KMCH. Hawks with a 23-15 lead here at halftime.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Long-Term Medical Supply, downtown Manchester, is a proud supporter of all local athletes. Shop their sports and orthopedic department for all of your athletes' medical equipment needs. Long-Term Medical Supply, your local medical equipment choice.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Hey, welcome back inside Seedorf Gymnasium. Hawk girls basketball on the air tonight as they just about ready to get second half going here. Hawks with a 23-15 lead after a 12-7 first quarter lead. So they accomplished what we talked about in the pregame tonight. They had to start off early, get ahead, and be able to dictate the pace of the game. First two games, they were heavily outscored in the first half. Won both second halves of the game, but they were so far behind the first half of each game, too much of a deficit. So nice job by tonight to come out and score right off the bat.
Exactly, and balanced scoring too here in the first half. We have 6 points from Wegman, and also 6 points from Reth, who came on. She actually was the fifth starter, right? She just came. She was the fifth starter here tonight. Linus had 3, Mormon with 4, Collier with 2, and Eilers with 2. Overall, they shot just under 50% for the first half, about 46% from the field. And then over on the Vinton Shellsburg side, of course, it's a Macy Griffith show. She had 13 out of their 15 points. 2 points came to Emily Blake, who came into the ball game. And other than that, their shooting was roughly about 33%. So.
Yeah, and Coach Conrad probably at halftime just wants to clean some things up, want to be able to finish those shots from the paint area. They're getting some shots in there and haven't been able to get them to fall quite maybe as well as you'd like to, but scoring some points here tonight.
One of the things he has to be impressed about is the ball movement. The ball is moving around the court from one side to the other and then back and forth, and oftentimes 7 or 8 passes before
with very little dribbles, yeah. And that's the way you like to see it in the offense is defense can't keep up with passes. They can with dribbling. So really good job first half for the Hawks.
You put that ball on the floor and you're going to be in trouble half the time.
Yep.
And they didn't do that the first half, and that's great.
So just about underway here in the third quarter, 23-15. West Delaware lead. Vinton Shellsburg will get the ball here to begin the second half. Inbounds pass to Griffith. She'll bring it across half court. Again, the Hawks will come out in a zone defense. Then Shellsburg with the ball on the baseline. Looks underneath there, nothing there. Back out on the wing to Griffith to look on the baseline. Again, they look to shoot, but the Hawks come right out and get in their face and deny the shot. Turnover there as Wegman steps in front of that pass and knocks it away. Hawk basketball, 23-15. Hawks with the ball down. Wegman with the ball out top the key to O'Connell over the left wing to Linus. Again, real quick ball movement, very little dribbling, and just pass the ball quickly. O'Connell with the ball top the key, looks underneath over in the left wing now to Linus. Looks underneath, tried to throw it underneath to Wegman, but pass was blacked right back to her. And a bounce pass inside to Mormon, shot up by Mormon, no good. Rebounded on the Hawks on the baseline. Wegman with the basketball over the right wing. O'Connell thought about popping up the three-pointer, but passes it off instead. Linus with the basketball, top of the key, and they'll set the offense back up. Good decision there by the Hawks. No score here in this third quarter yet. 23-15, just the Hawks' first possession here. And they've done a nice job, but sometimes the longer you keep a possession, the more odds you have of a turnover. Linus with a nice turnaround, 8-footer in that paint area. Went up with a strong, nice offensive move there by Haley Linus. That's her 5th point of the contest here. 25-15. Matches the biggest lead of the night for the Hawks.
And they continue to move the ball in the interior.
Did a nice job there. There's going to be a reach-in jump ball situation. Brooke O'Connell is guarding Emily Blake, reached in, and it'll be a turnover as a possession that favors the Hawks. So good defense there by Brooke O'Connell. Hawks will bring the ball in bounds, pass it in to Haley Linus. She'll bring the ball across half court. Vinton now sitting in that 1-2-2 zone, hoping to slow things down and keep the Hawks away from a quick possession there. As Wegman with the basketball, dribble, and then she stops, passes over to the right wing to Linus, has it inside to Mormon, shot off the iron, no good, rebounded by Ref, and as she shoots it, she gets fouled, And she's going to go to the line and be able to shoot 2. And then Macy Griffith is going to get called for that shot foul. That'll be her second foul. Team's first here in the second half. And the ref will go to the line and shoot 2. I believe she was 2 for 2 from the line that first half.
Yeah.
That was off the front of the rim. No good. Jinxed her there. Sorry, Caitlin. Gave you the kiss of death there when I talked about you were perfect from the free throw line. So she'll get the second shot up and good. So 26-11. Hawks' biggest lead tonight, 11 points here. 5:50 to go here in the third quarter. Emily Blake with the basketball top the key. Pass over on the side now to Abby Glody. Looking inside. Nobody really moving. The Hawks playing a man-to-man defense here, but Vinton Shellsburg doing a little more standing around than I'm sure Coach Zusspan wants to see. Pass into the paint here and knocked around, ball on the court. Be a jump ball situation as Caitlin Rep gets down there with Jerica Spidell. And the ball stay, Vinton Shellsburg basketball.
Rep's been very active tonight in the interior as well. She's, grabbing for the ball, but not creating a foul.
Yeah, she's doing a nice job of playing defense more with her feet than her hands. And you play defense with your hands, you typically get called for fouls. Ball knocked out of bounds by Collier, and it'll be Vinton Shellsburg basketball right down at the end of their bench on the side of the court. It looks inside, nothing there, so a pass out the top of the key. That to Spidell. Looks inside, nothing there. There again, Vinton Shellsburg doing maybe a little more standing around than Coach Zusspan wants to see. The pass over the side, just about standing out of bounds there. Pass on the left wing now. Double teamed underneath there. And they're going to get ref for a foul. We just talked about how she was playing defense with her feet. Didn't move them quite quick enough. Got a call, a block with the body. That'll be her first foul. Team's first here in the second half. And Kathy Eilers will report back in. Brooke O'Connell will take a seat on the bench. 5:09 to go here in the third quarter. Inbounds pass to Spidell. Little shot up off the iron. No good. Rebounded by Kristen Wegman. Well, 26-15, the Hawk lead. Pitching a shutout here so far in the second half as they've really put a defensive clamp on Vinton Shellsburg's offense.
I want to have them down for 2 shots so far here in the third quarter.
There's a shot, no good by Eilers, rebounded by Collier off the glass, no good, rebounded on the backside by Cornell for Vinton Shellsburg. So the Hawks had 2 good looks, just couldn't get them the ball. Griffith with the basketball, cut off and driving down the lane, pass on the left wing. Now right back to Griffith. She'll drive the left baseline shot off the side of the basket. No good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Eilers, again, real quickly down court and unable to finish that layup as Linus, a little short arm there on it. Ball bounces around a little bit, picked up by Vinton Shellsburg. So Hawks get down there very, very quickly and just couldn't finish. So Griffith with the basketball. Again, trying to drive that paint area there. Just passes the back. And Spidell with the shot. No good. Rebounded by Wegman. Outlet pass to Linus. She'll bring the ball down court, and then she'll bring it back up top the key and set it up. Eilers with the basketball. Looks over and gets the instructions from Coach Conrad. The Hawks will run their offense now. And again, the back in that zone defense. 3-pointer on the way. No good by Wegman. Rebounded on the backside by Ref. On the outlet pass, knocked out of bounds by Vinton Shellsburg. It'll stay West Delaware basketball out of bounds in front of their own bench. Hilby and Cassett reporting in for the Hawks, as well as Mormon's going to come back in quick. And going to be a timeout by Coach Conrad. He's going to take a 30-second timeout. He goes over and gets his board, and he wants to draw a play up.
Well, it's been pretty points have been few and far between here in the third quarter so far, with just a bucket by Vinton. And West Delaware not doing much more either as far as getting the ball through the free throw and a field goal as well. So it's going to be I'm sure that's what they're talking about there. Let's draw up a play and let's get a good shot off and work it down underneath, get one of those 10 to 12 footers.
Yeah, I'm sure he's working on a play here right now. Is another report from the boys game down in Vinton. West Delaware up 39-34 at the end of the third quarter. So the Hawks trying to go 2-0 on the season for the boys. So thanks to Jeff Harris for that update.
They looked pretty impressive the other night.
Yeah, they did, and it's a good start. Yeah, I knew it was third quarter. He just said end of quarter, but I figured it was end of the third quarter because it was halftime before. So thanks, Jeff, for that one. Yeah. Inbounds pass to Wegman, and now just off the top of the key. So I think whatever play they drew up, it didn't really work. And the score is 34-29. So, yeah, he had it all messed up. So he must have quick fingers typing there. So 34-29 the Bellways basketball score. Hawks with the lead. Shot off the iron, no good. Ball on the floor being knocked around, and the Hawks are going to get called for a foul. That's going to be on Hilby, and she'll draw her first foul, team's second here in the second half. Good hustle foul, so Coach Conrad doesn't mind hustle fouls like that, trying to get a loose ball situation. So then Shellsburg will bring the ball across half court. A 12-footer partially blocked, but it goes right to Taylor Speed, wide open. Yeah, she's just a freshman. Puts it in for the first 2 points of the second half here for Vinton Shellsburg. 26-17, the Hawk leads. Eilers with the basketball, top key, back over to Caston. Left wing, looks inside, back out top key. Now pass inside the paint area to Hilby. Little spin move, nothing there, so she passes it back out. Eilers with the ball, top the key. Caston over to left wing. Nothing there, looks inside. Over to the right side now to Wegman. Immediately passes it right back. Little bounce pass to Wegman. A three-point shot on the way. Nothing but that. We've seen that a lot of the last year or two out of Kristen Wegman. She's got a very good quick trigger on that three-pointer. 29-17, 12-point lead. And Vinton Shellsburg, Macy Griffith goes down that left side of the lane, throws it off the glass left-handed. Ball almost went in, rims out, but she'll go to the line and shoot two on the foul by Mormon. That'll be her second, team's third here in the second half. Macy Griffith, first free throw. It looks like she kind of lost the shot a little bit there. Just barely made it to the front of the rim, so she misses the free throw. So Mormon reports back in, and Wegman will take a seat as Griffith will go to the line and shoot the second free throw and find the net on that one. 14 points now in the contest for Macy Griffith. 29-18, 11-point Hawk lead here, 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Eilers with the basketball, top key over the right wing to Linus. Looks inside, and they're going to call the Hawks for an illegal screen. Be a turnover on the Hawks on that, and I think they're going to catch Carol Mormon, I believe, is going to get called. If that is, that'll be her third. It is. They called it on Mormon. That'll be her third, team's fourth. But Mormon will probably take a little breather here, and Lauren Collier reports back in for the Hawks. 29-18, 2:10 to go here in the third quarter. Cornell brings the ball in bounds, gives it right to Griffith right away. Quickly down court. Ball knocked around, picked up, off the glass, no good by Spidell. Rebounded by the Hawks. Getting the ball up quickly, very quickly. Eilers going in, shot off the glass and in. And there again, they just beat them down court. And Kathy Eilers with the 2 points off the glass. 31-18, the 13-point lead. Pass inside in the free throw line to Spidell. Pass out back key. And Griffith, the runner off the back iron, no good. Rebound. Ooh, probably could have got her third foul pretty easy there. They're getting that frustration foul and reached in but didn't get called. The Hawks with the basketball. 31-18, looks inside. Cassett going to get fouled on the floor, they say. That'll be the third team foul on Ben Shellsburg. The Hawks will take the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. That foul's going to be on Cornell. That'll be her third. So, two players from Vinton Shellsburg now with 3 fouls. And only 2 team fouls here in the second half. Wide open Linus on a three-point, steps on the inbound, finds nothing but net. She's a good three-point shooter, and she's going to leave her that wide open. Hopefully more than 50% of the time, she's going to hurt you, and she did on that one, 34-18. Nice 5-point run here for the Hawks in the last minute. Griffith with the basketball. Pass over to the left side, right back to Griffith with a left-handed shot off the glass a little bit, partially blocked, but they're going to call a foul on Lauren Collier. That'll be her first foul, team's fifth. So Ben Shellsburg doing a nice job of attacking the basket and creating fouls on the Hawks. Now they just got to get to the line and make the free throws. That free throw by Spidell, a left-hander off the back iron, no good. So 54 seconds here in the third quarter. Kristen Wegman will report back in for Eilers. So Coach Conrad doing a nice job of running the players in and out all the time. O'Connell's going to come in now on that made free throw by Spidell. Spidell, that's her first point of the contest. 34-20, the Hawk lead. So West Delaware will bring the ball in bounds. Haley Linus will bring it across half court. They're again being guarded by Macy Griffith as they come out on that. It's a 1-2-2 zone, but Griffith all the way out to the top of the key. Now double teamed as Linus dribbles right into that, pass over the baseline. Oh, there's an ill-advised pass from one side of the court all the way over to the other side and out of bounds. Turnover, Hawks.
Well, their second turnover.
It's been pretty slow-paced.
Yeah.
You know, both Vinton Shellsburg playing that zone defense, really slowing the Hawk offense down here. And the Hawk defense clamping down, and Vinton Shellsburg having a hard time running a good-paced offense here. Griffith with the basketball, a little spin move. Can't get anything now into the paint area. Shot partially blocked by Wegman. As the ball's going out of bounds, the Hawks save it in. And the ball again quickly down court. Again, the Hawks beat him down court, but Wegman misses the wide-open shot. Rebounded by Vinton Shellsburg. Outlet pass to Macy Griffith, and she's going to hustle down. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Collier. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Hawks with a 34-19 lead. We'll be back with the fourth quarter from the Seedorf Gymnasium. West Delaware Hawk girls basketball, 34-19 with the lead.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at forbrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
And back inside Seedorf Gymnasium, Bill Logan along with Rob St. John and Ashley Bramey back in the studios of KMCH bringing you Hawk girls basketball tonight. And we're going to get the fourth quarter started as West Delaware leads 34-19. West Delaware will have the basketball here to begin the third quarter. Again, Vinton Shellsburg comes out in that zone defense, so the Hawks just playing catch, almost like a keep-away game, until they can find maybe a backdoor cut. If they're really bringing the ball out, and they're just going to take some air out of the ball here. And now they're going to attack as Linus dribbles down into a double team, gets it out to Wegman, now out top the key to Mormon. Connell with the basketball on the left wing, again, back out top the key, and they'll reset. Wegman with the ball up top the key, gives it back to Linus. Again, they're just trying to spread them out and bring them out. They're a good backdoor cut by Brooke O'Connell off the glass and in. First 2 points for Brooke O'Connell here tonight. A good backdoor cut.
Very good backdoor cut. That was run to perfection.
That's exactly what you want to do. Bring them out, make them over guard, and then backdoor cut. And it was a great offense set there for the Hawks. 36-19. Hawks with the lead. Then Shellsburg with the ball top of the key. She was getting ready to pass, kind of hesitated and drug that pivot for another turnover on Vinton Shellsburg. So Wegman will bring the ball inbounds. Takes a look, and being guarded is Linus, so they inbounds to O'Connell. Quickly gives it to Linus right away, and again, they're going to spread them out and try to run something similar like they did last time. Linus dribbles the ball down court. They go wide open, Kristen Wegman. 2 great offensive sets there, 2 quick points, and Vince Shellsburg coach Aaron Sussman calls timeout right away. He's taking a 60-second. He wants to talk to his team. That's 2 offensive sets set to perfection there. Hawks with a 38-19 lead. We'll take a break and be right back here with KMCH.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
And welcome back inside Seedorf Gymnasium. Bill Logan along with Rob St. John. Hawks with a 38-19 lead. Two great back-to-back offensive sets have run this lead now to 19, their biggest lead of the night.
Double them up now.
Ben Shellsburg brings the ball across half court, and that is Spidell, dribbles all the way down and then picks up a dribble and kind of gets in trouble, and Wegman says, I'll take that, thank you very much. Another turnover on Vinton Shellsburg. And the Hawks will set it back up, and now Vinton Shellsburg, they had to come. We talked about it off the air there. Vinton Shellsburg going to have to come out of that zone and go man-to-man, and now steal there by Griffith. So great defense there, and she dribbles all the way down court, off the glass, and in for two. Shows you why she's a third-team All-Stater. She just got the steal, went down court. Nobody really stopped her, so she kept right going for the easy two.
And got it.
38-21, 6 minutes to go here in the game. And again, Vinton Shellsburg in that man defense, put a lot more pressure on the Hawks. So now the Hawks going to have to set a screen, get a cutter, and again, look for that backdoor cut, because when you're guarding them that close, that backdoor cut's got to be wide open. So dribble down to the right side, looks inside, nothing really there. So back to the top of the key, went to pass it, nobody really there, kind of an oops pass. Brooke O'Connell chases it down, and the ball's knocked around, picked up by Mormon. And Coach Conrad says, we're calling a timeout before we lose that ball here. I'm going to save this possession. So he calls a timeout. And that'll just be a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here. Hawks with a 38-21 lead.
I don't think he was happy with the ball movement of the team. They're standing around now. In this last minute, they seem to be standing around and not moving the ball as crisply as they were earlier. And then dribbling more.
Well, yeah, and then dribbling, you know, there's two bad things can happen there when you're dribbling. And you know, he doesn't want to see that. And you know, they did it so nice there. He said Zona brought him out of there with the backdoor cut. O'Connell got the easy bucket on. And they're going to have to look for that kind of thing. Even though you're playing a man defense, if you're going to overguard me, you know, I need to set a screen and a little pick and roll the basket. Somebody's got to be open if we just do what we're supposed to do. So there again, he's probably setting up a play. He's got his little book out there, and he's just drawing up a play here. Last time he drew up a play, and really didn't come of anything. So we'll see what they do here with the out of bounds on the far side of the court.
And to say he's very interactive with them.
Yeah, he does a nice job of coaching. This is his 11th year of coaching. He coached 5 years for the boys at East Buchanan and did 5 years of girls at Independence. Was an assistant coach here last year, so he's familiar with the girls. His first year head basketball coach for West Delaware. And Kristen Wegman will bring the ball inbounds. Look down underneath there. Brooke O'Connell was kind of open, but they throw the ball inside to Collier instead. And that was going to be a foul on Griffith as she got a little shove on the back of Haley Linus. That's going to be Griffith's third foul. Team's third also. So they got some fouls to give if they're going to try to get into that free throw shooting contest here. So Hawks again with the ball out of bounds right where they just had it. The ball inbounds to Collier, looks inside. Nothing really there, so she'll pass it back out top the key to Haley Linus. Pass now over to Eilers, and he's got a ball handling set of crew in there now.
A front weave.
And they're just going to do some backdoor cuts, but when you're dribbling with your head down, you can't see that backdoor cut. Got it to Linus off the glass and in. She was open earlier, pass was there a little late, but Linus finishes it. For Linus, that's her 10th point of the game, so two girls in double figures now. Kristen Wegman with 11 and Linus with 10. Pass off to the right side to Cornell. Shot blocked by the Hawks. Picked up by Rep. And the Hawks will bring the ball back across court. So good defense there by the Hawks. Again, they're running that wide open cut. The dribble there. Shot off the glass and in by Eilers. There again, you come off that screen. If that backside help doesn't help, wide open. A good look there by the Hawks. 42-21. The Hawk lead, 21 points. Griffith with the runner down the middle lane, off the glass, a little too hard, rebounded by Wegman. Outlet pass to Linus again, getting down the court very quickly. And Linus will bring it back up. And again, Macy Griffith anticipates that passing lane, goes to the steal all the way down the court, being blocked partially there by Wegman. Missed shot, she gets the rebound. And then a reach-in by Vinton Shellsburg, and it's called a jump ball situation, and the ball will stay with Vinton Shellsburg.
Yeah, if she just had another counterpart there that could help her move the ball up and down the court and take a shot from 10 or 12 feet wide, this may be a different game than what it is currently.
Yeah, 42-21, 4:06 to go in the game. Inbounds pass out top the key to Spidell. Drives down the paint area, shot up. Blocked, but they say, well, it was blocked because you got a little bit of the arm. I think they're going to get Wegman probably for that one. Yeah, Kristen Wegman's going to get called for the foul. That'll be her second, team sixth, and that'll send Jerica Spidell, one of the seniors on this team, to the free throw line to shoot two. First one is in. That's her second point of the game. So she'll get her second shot. 42 the 24, the score here now, as she makes both free throws. Inbounds pass to Eilers, right back to Wegman. She'll bring the ball across half court, being guarded there by Cornell, and a reach-in foul on Cornell.
And she has her fourth foul.
That's her fourth. So that was just one of those fouls. I got the fouls again. That's only the fourth team foul, so I wasn't really trying to steal or anything, just trying to get a foul. The inbounds pass to Hilby, gives it right back to Wegman. Now pass on the side to Eilers, looks inside. Hilby coming off a nice screen there, shot off. Oh, just misses it. And then on the rebound, Hilby going to knock Spidell down to the court. And that'll be the seventh team foul. So Spidell is going to go back to the free throw line and shoot the 1-and-1. One of those little frustration fouls there by Hilby. That'll be her second foul. Missed the shot, and then a little too aggressive on the rebound, trying to get the ball back and make amends for that missed shot.
She had a nice underneath shot, too. Just didn't go for it.
Spidell makes the free throw again. 4 out of 5 from the free throw line here tonight now. That's her 4 points in the contest. 42-25. Missed free throw there now. Rebounded by Hilby. I think it might be 42-24. I think they put up 3 points on the last. They didn't put up any points on that made free throw, so I think they got the correct score here now. 42-24. Nice pass underneath there to Eilers. Goes up strong, just gets it over the rim and in, and she's going to go to the line and shoot the end one. So great post up there by Eilers and being able to finish it.
Use some muscle that time to get up underneath there and push that ball in for 2 points.
Fouls on Abby Glody. That's her first, team's fifth. But Eilers with the great offensive set there, puts the ball off the glass and in. That's her 8th point of the game, and she'll go to the free throw line now to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Shot up and good. 45-24 the score, 3:20 to go here in the contest. Pass on the right baseline, looking around underneath, trying to get the ball underneath. Ball knocked away there for a second, but picked back up by Spidell. Griffith with the basketball, a little shot block. Again, Griffith with the basketball, top of the key, looking underneath there again. You know, a little too much standing around on the Vinton Shellsburg offense. You know, for a team that's down, you know, they got to have some movement. Griffith, little spin move, tried to get a shot off the baseline, being guarded too closely. Here's Spidell, a shot off the glass, no good. Ball's knocked around on the floor, picked up by Annie Cassick. 2:45 to go, 45-24, Hawk lead.
Vinton Shellsburg's not been able to penetrate, though. That's been their big problem all night long.
Yeah, defensively, the Hawks done a nice job picking them up when they do that spin move. There's a nice pass again underneath. Linus with the basketball right back out, now top of the key. Mormon with the basketball, drives that right side, goes up, puts the shot off, no good, but she's going to get fouled. That by Spidell. That'll be her 4th foul. And that'll send Mormon to the line to shoot two. I like the aggressiveness by Kira Mormon there to take that ball in a little wing, give a little shot fake, drive down that paint area, and go to the glass. Good, strong move by Mormon. First free throw bounces in and out, no good. Ellie Glody reports back in for Vinton Shellsburg. And Griffith is going to take a little break there. She's got 16 of the 24 Vinton Shellsburg points, so Vinton Shellsburg going to have to find some offense here. Second free throw, no good, off the right side of the glass, rebounded by Emily Blake, and she'll bring the ball across half court. 45-24, Hawk lead, 2:10 to go here in the contest. Hawks now sit back in their own little 2-3 zone here, trying to slow up the Vinton Shellsburg offense, and with their leading scorer sitting on the bench, it'll be interesting to see who takes charge here of their offense.
Probably Spidell.
She's got the basketball left alone there at the elbow. She's I'll shoot that thing. It's nothing more than a free throw, and she drains it. And that's going to be 6 points for Spidell now, first 2-point bucket. 45-26, pass all the way down court. And the ball gets down on the floor. Going to be a jump ball situation. That pass down to Kendra Offerman in the contest for the Hawks.
Yeah, her first action tonight.
And some more Hawks checking in here. Get my program out here. Number 54, Kaylee Muller reports in. Jamie Glanz in for the Hawks as well. Brooke O'Connell still out there. This is a lot of your sophomores out here, so a good look for Coach Conrad to see this combination. And Annie Cassett goes to the basket, puts a shot up, partially blocked, but she gets fouled, and she's going to go to the line and shoot two. Number 14, Abby Glody draws the foul. Cassett goes to the line. First free throw up and good. Cassett, that's her first point of the night. She'll get free throw number 2. Shot is up and good as well. 47-26, minute and a half to go here in the contest here inside Cedar Fort Gymnasium. Final from Vinton. The West Delaware boys goes 2-0 on the year with a 50-37 win. So congratulations to Matt Utoff and the Hawk basketball team. Boys 2-0. Good win on the road for the Hawks. Shot a little short, bounces out of bounds. It'll be West Delaware basketball. Number 24, Bailey Beckman comes in, and Brooke O'Connell will take a seat on the bench. So 5 new players here that are not starters for the Hawks on the court here now. Inbounds pass thrown away, picked up by Vinton Shellsburg. Ball now on the court, stolen away by Cassett. So Cassett with the basketball. Again, scrappy little defensive out there trying to get that ball back. Just a minute to go here for the Hawks. Cassett drive down the left side of the lane. Shot left-handed off the glass and in. Nice offensive play by Annie Cassett. 49-26. Less than a minute to go here in this contest. Vinton Shellsburg, three-pointer on the way. Again, an air ball. That one being shot by Cornell. And just don't have their shooters when Griffith's sitting over on that bench for Vinton Shellsburg. 49-26, 44 seconds to go in the game. Cassett will bring the ball inbounds, looking for somebody to break open. Mal Beckman gets open, throws the ball down court on the floor, picked up again by the Hawks, and Cassett will bring the ball across half court, stops her dribble, now looking for some help. And a jump ball as nobody came to help her, and shame on the other Hawks.
Exactly.
They knew she was dead, picked up her dribble, and nobody came to help her. And Vinton Shellsburg did a very alert job, reached in and got the jump ball.
I'm sure Coach will be reminding him that here at the end of the game, too.
Yeah. When girls in trouble, you got to come to the basketball. Help your teammate out here. 25 seconds to go, 49-26, Hawk lead. Hawk sitting back in that zone defense, making Vinton Shellsburg pass the ball outside. Ball knocked around, picked back up by Vinton Shellsburg. 12 seconds to go. And shot on the way, a two-pointer. That by Abby Glody. Her first 2 points of the contest, and Hawks are just going to let the clock run out. There's your final, 49-28. Hawks in that win column this year now, go to 1-2 on the year. Head coach Ron Conrad's first win as the head West Delaware girls basketball coach, so congratulations to Coach Conrad on the 49-28 victory here tonight. The boys also with the victory tonight down in Vinton. That score was 50-37, so a good job here tonight by the Hawk basketball team. We'll take a break, come back with some totals, and I'm sure head coach Rod Conrad will come up and we'll get some post-game comments. You're listening to West Delaware girls basketball on KMCH.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare close to home.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
GBB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GBB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GBB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Hi, this is Shannon, owner of Sheer Hecke Salon and Spa in Manchester, located at 214 West Marion Street. Book your appointment now to get that full spa experience. Call 563-608-4999. Best of luck to all you athletes.
For all your landscaping projects, call Jason at Phillips Landscaping in Dyersville. He specializes in retaining walls, patios, fire pits, ponds, waterfalls, flower and rock gardens, and more. Call Phillips Landscaping at 563-599-6069 for your estimate. Best of luck to all area athletes.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
And welcome back inside Tudor Gymnasium here at West Delaware Hawk girls basketball with the victory here tonight, 49-28 over Vinton Shellsburg. Record goes to 1-2 on the year. Congratulations, Coach Conrad, your first W as the West Delaware Hawk varsity girls basketball coach, so congratulations.
Thank you very much. It was awesome. So proud of the girls. I walked in the locker room tonight, and there's a Christmas tree in the corner, and I said, all I want is a win. And for that present, that would be the best present ever, and they found a way to do it. It gave them a lot of smiles in the locker room right now.
Well, from what I did a little homework on it, it just looked like the first two games, like you just got started on the wrong foot each game in the first half. Got yourself into some deficits and couldn't overcome them. And we talked in the pregame how that was going to be important tonight to come out and score and get ahead first. And that's exactly what happened tonight.
Yeah, that's what we actually talked about as coaches and as players. So we talked about we have to be off to a good start tonight. If not, they just will hang around. And, they hung around to, what was it, a 10-point halftime game, and then we built it up to like 15, 18 points. And I wanted to get them out of that zone, and we spread them out a little bit because I knew they didn't want to come out and guard us because they kind of lack size, as you've probably seen. And we got some good shots underneath the basket.
Did a nice job tonight. Here that first quarter, it just seemed like constantly you were just beating them down court. Did very, very quickly getting the ball down and beating them down court. The only thing, they just didn't quite maybe finish enough shots for you because they beat them down court a lot.
You're right. We talked about that, too. We're on a bigger floor than most floors are in the state, and I told them it always makes a difference, that extra 10, 12 feet running that floor. And I said, the way you can beat this team is our depth, and that's by running the floor and sprinting the floor. And I thought we did do a better job at that.
They did a tremendous job that first quarter, got that lead, and then with the nice lead at halftime. Then I thought you did a tremendous job there in the third quarter, really being very patient. They came out in that little 1-2-2 zone and just wanted to pack it in a little bit. And you did a really nice job of really being very patient, running a good offense, and taking some good shots.
Yes, I thought we did too. I talked about that after the game. Tristan Wegman hit a three here in the corner after we had probably ran a 40-second possession. And I told him to a defense that just, destroys them. They play hard defense for 40 seconds, and then they give up a three.
Well, defensively, they did a nice job tonight, created an awful lot of turnovers on Vinton Shellsburg. That Macy Griffith is a heck of a basketball player, and if she just had a couple more girls around her, that'd be an awfully dynamite team because she is a player.
Well, I told her that after the game. I told her, hey, lady, you're one heck of a player. And, she's averaging about 18 points a game, and I've seen her for 4 years now, and I know she's a player, and she's a good lady.
Well, it's a nice win here tonight, a good total team win in the fact that good offense, good defense, shot the free throws fairly well tonight, created some turnovers when they needed to create some turnovers. So just a really, really good overall victory here tonight.
Well, I appreciate that, and thanks so much for covering us.
Oh, it's always fun. We enjoy coming here. You betcha.
And you got a new guy at the helm helping you tonight, so that's awesome. I appreciate it.
Challenging for him, that's for sure.
Yeah,
One thing I was impressed with, Coach, was how the team was able to move the ball around a lot through most of the game. Every once in a while they got bogged down, but basically I could see them throw 6 or 7 passes at a time before they even took a shot.
Right. We at times we kind of got rushing shots, and we didn't have our feet ready. We talked about that at halftime, and we have to have our feet ready. In the last 2 days of practice, we've worked extremely hard on that because they just get standing and they shoot from straight up. Well, you got to be shot ready, and we've worked our tails off the last 2 days in practice just on that.
And if you look at the film on this game, you'll see that was the case there, that they had a lot of segments where the ball moved around beautifully, and then they go through the 1 moment or minute and a half laps where they stood around and just weren't able to move that ball. So,
yes, yep. So
nice job, though.
Thank you so much for the coverage.
Yeah, good job tonight, and we'll look forward to seeing you down the road.
Yeah, and if I don't see you again, have a Merry Christmas.
All right, you do the same.
Thanks, Coach. Comments from head coach Rod Conrad, the victorious West Delaware Hawks tonight as they defeat Vinton Shellsburg for his first victory as a head Hawk here, 49-28. Boys run their record to 2-0 this year with a 50-37 victory down at Vinton tonight. So congratulations to Coach Matt Uthoff and the West Delaware Hawk boys team. They're off to a good start this year. Wrestling team getting out here. Kids are out here getting the mats ready to go. Jamie Vansky and Roger Reed be here a little before 11 o'clock tomorrow probably with the Bob Murphy Hawk Wrestling Invitational. I believe there's 9 teams going to be here tomorrow, so it'll be a lot of great action here tomorrow. If you like high school wrestling, there'll be some good teams here and a good time to come out and see some good high school wrestling.
We'll be covering that one as well, and then Iowa Hawkeyes later on in the day. It's just a full weekend of sports.
A full weekend, and then next week, wow, it gets even a lot more on the radio next week. Monday night down at Coggin for an EDCO Northland boy-girl basketball doubleheader. So that'll be their next basketball games on the air on KMCH. So lots of action coming up. I believe there's something every night next week on there. I got my schedule here somewhere. Here, let me look and see if I can find it. Here we go. Monday night, we're down at Northland with EDCO Northland boy-girl doubleheader. Tuesday night, West Delaware boys versus Beckman right here at Keydorf Gymnasium. That game be approximately 7:30. Thursday night, West Delaware Wrestling versus Western Dubuque and Macokota. Roger and Jamie will have that call. Next Friday, week from tonight, West Delaware boys basketball at Central DeWitt. And next Saturday, after the first coaches show for the area winter sports coaches with John Swisher at 9 o'clock, West Delaware Wrestling at the Five Seasons Duel on Cedar Rapids, Kennedy starts at 9 o'clock on KMCH. And semifinals and finals live on KMCH before the basketball game, because Saturday night there's an area boy-girl basketball doubleheader, Anamosa and Monticello. So a lot of action coming up on KMCH next week, but good luck to Coach Jeff Ross and the Hawk Wrestling team tomorrow. As we're going to wrap it up here. I want to thank the. Let's do some stats. Good point. Get some stats here.
Okay, first of all, for the visiting Vinton Shellsburg Vikings, Macy Griffith, the star of that team, she had 18 points tonight. Spidell had 6, and the rest of them just 2 points apiece from Spees, Cornell, and that would be Abby Glody had a bucket as well. For the victorious West Delaware Hawks, they were led this evening by Eilers, who came off the bench and came into the game, and she had 10 points. So she was the only one in double figures. Wakeman had 9. Mormon and Reth also had 9. Mormon had 6 along with Linus. And 4 points for Cassett and 2 points each for Collier and O'Connell. So overall, the Hawks shot 22 of 45, just under 50%, and 11 for 30 for the Vinton Shellsburg Vikings. So they didn't get nearly as many shots off as they just couldn't get down into the interior. And like I said, good rotation most of the game for the Hawks, because you saw a lot of promise with it tonight.
Yeah, it was a good win for the Hawks. Get that thing going and hopefully right that ship. Tough first couple of games. Great volleyball season. Some of these girls didn't get many basketball practices before those first couple of games. So as they get used to Coach Conrad's systems and get into more a little basketball shape, this team's going to just get better and better. And it should be an exciting winter here for Hawk girls basketball. The JV team tonight won 44-14. So a doubleheader sweep here tonight in Hawk basketball here in Seedorf Gymnasium. And they've got one mat down here. 2 more mats to go here, probably getting ready for the Bob Murphy Hawk Wrestling Invitational in the morning. So good luck to the Hawk wrestlers in the morning. I want to thank the 43 area sports boosters for their constant support so we can bring you high school athletics on KMCH. I want to thank the partner, Rob St. John, for helping out tonight for John Swisher, who thought that he had to go to Indianapolis. So, Swish, because we let you have the night off, bring home a W, buddy.
Right.
And we hope the Hawks come through with that victory tomorrow night. For Ashley Bramey down in the studio at KMCH, thanks for coming in tonight and producing this so we could bring you high school girls basketball on KMCH tonight. My name is Bill Logan. I want to thank you for listening to West Delaware Hawk girls basketball tonight on KMCH.
You've been listening to West Delaware girls basketball from KMCH Sports. Your announcers were Sports Director John Swisher and Bill Logan. Station owner is Jim Koloff. Station manager is Sarah Meyer. Program Director of KMCH